consistently. You have to practice consistently so you can aim to get better every session. Even if you get something, one new step or one new move, every time you training, you get something new, like this, like jigsaw. You're gonna improve every time. You aim to practice new stuff every time, so you're always gonna improve.
I cannot do my jigsaw puzzle. Die.
So every time I break, if you see my legs, it's always like a line before I break. So it's always a line, break. It's just shape. You see the shape?
Oh shit.
This is like shape. Because every time I break, I always have to make shapes, but I always play with the dynamics of each step. Training and practice is different. Practice, you practice the stuff you know. Training, you train stuff you do not know. Does that make sense? Training is training your body to do something you don't know. So in training, you train to just crash, make new stuff. Practice is practice for a jam. You know, you practice stuff you know already. Does that make sense? There's two different words. Practice and training is different. So a lot of b-boys, when they train, when they session, they practice. They practice the stuff they know already. Okay, I know this, I can do this. Okay, cool. But they're not learning, right? So when you train something you don't know, and then that's when you can improve. A lot of my breaking is a lot about shapes and lines and breaking the lines. For example, so if I'm breaking here, so what I'll do is I'll make the line here, then I'll break it. You see? The line, break it. Yeah? Even in my top rocket, the line here. You see? This is making shapes. Every time I break lines and getting down up. Using levels. No one told me this. You can't run before you walk. So it's important to learn as much as you can, and then when you get to that 10 years, you continue to learn, but you understand everything already. You understand a lot already. I always do this. I train every day. If I've got a jam coming up, if I've got a competition coming up, I practice. And I practice for 2 weeks, practicing the stuff I know. So when I go to the jam, I go in. You know, it's all about timing, you knowing how your regime you're training, you know. Because I've been breaking for 11 years, you know, I'm not going to quit. It's my life, you know, I break, you know, I live breaking. You know, I'm always thinking about breaking, I stretch, you know, I dance, I listen to music all the time, so breaking is how I live, you know. I work and I practice and train at the same time, so.